Welcome, North Carolina Youth Academy directors and coaches. I want to provide a brief overview of our technical proficiencies that we're going to launch this fall, 2017, in support of U.S. Youth Soccer's Youth Soccer Month. So for those of you who aren't familiar, every September is U.S. Youth Soccer's Youth Soccer Month, and it's a celebration of the great things that our sport and our game provides us as coaches, our families, and most importantly, our players. And the four key themes that U.S. Youth Soccer likes to reinforce is the fun aspect, the family, the friendship, and the fitness that all come from our great game. And taking those four key themes and the 4 weeks in September, we've developed four key technical proficiencies or assessments for your program to use throughout the month. And hopefully you'll share that feedback with us here at NCYSA so we can celebrate these really cool technical tests and proficiencies in action. So the entire month we're looking to engage with you, our directors and coaches and the players within our NC Youth Academy. You can participate in the program, which is free to any and all members, by submitting your videos to me via email. You can engage with us on our Instagram, our Facebook, and or our Twitter. And these are the technical proficiencies and the corresponding schedule throughout the month. So the 4 weeks of September each have a different theme, which I'll provide a brief overview of and how you can implement them in your community. And remember, if you want to participate, reach out to me in any one of these four ways, and we're looking to hear from you and to see your players and your community taking part in this throughout the fall. So the general overview of the technical proficiencies is one, to assess your players in your program and where they start and where they end. It's almost like a pre-test and then a post-test to see how they did, ideally before and after the season or before and after their time in the Youth Academy. And we want to provide a form of self-assessment for the players to encourage them to grow and to develop. It can support you as the Academy Director, the Director of Coaching, the Technical Director, to provide reality-based training sessions with data to support the individual skill development within your program. And most importantly, we want to stimulate and we want to challenge our players and we want to give them something tangible that they can work on to hopefully help correlate to their development in the game on the weekends. The four tests or the four technical proficiencies and assessments that we're going to use are going to be individual juggling, change of direction dribbling, close control or figure eight dribbling, and lastly, ball striking, passing, accuracy. So for our individual juggling here, we just have a 5x5 grid. Players are going to be given 60 seconds to achieve the most amount of consecutive juggles in a row. Each juggle counts as 1 point, and then they can continue and restart as many times as needed within that 60-second period, and you just record their highest score within that time period. For our change of direction dribbles, it's going to appear to be shuttle dribbling, where they're going to be in a 5x5 grid. They have 30 seconds, and you're going to count each line they meet. So if a player goes down and back, that's 2. They can perform any turn they would like. They get 2 attempts at this, and their highest score is going to be what you will record. So they'll go down and back as many times as they can, keeping the ball close, changing direction, and restarting, accelerating into new space, slowing down, and changing direction again. Our close control figure eight dribble is in a similar space. We have a 12-yard line marked out with our cones here, 3 yards apart, and they are going to zigzag or perform a figure eight all the way through the space. Each cone they go through in the pattern is going to be worth 1 point. They have 45 seconds to do this. There's no partial credit awarded, so each disc or cone they pass is going to correlate to the number of points they receive in the exercise. And lastly, we have a ball striking accuracy activity. We have 2 goals down here. We have a 5x5 grid. We have servers on the left, servers on the right. The server will play the ball in. Our player performing the technical proficiency has as many touches as he or she would like, but they have to make the pass or the shot from in the space towards either goal. They will then turn and receive it from another server on the outside. Here are the recommended distances in which you want to conduct this technical proficiency. Each goal equals a point, and if you want to be even more efficient, you'll have some ball collectors down here to refill and reload balls down to your players who are acting as servers. The goal of these tests is to measure their skills and to better grow your youth academy. You want to use the results to help players understand where they are and where you'd like them to go with regards to your curriculum and your program. Ideally, you could run these tests 2 times a season, at the beginning and in the end. You could even run them each fall and spring to provide more feedback, to provide measurable areas for improvement. We want to acknowledge that these tests were modified and they were implemented based on some of the recommendations and examples from the U.S. Women's Youth National Team. You can access them via the link in the presentation. They also have corresponding videos, and they have technical data sheets if you'd like to record that data in the form in which they have present. It's a really great reference point to implement these technical tests within a program that U.S. Soccer supports. Hopefully it'll be valuable for you and your community. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to us. We look to hear from you later on this fall. Good luck. Thanks.